It's time to catch some Pokemon in Grandmaster 251. But what's the challenge all about? Our goal is to catch all of the 251 Pokemon from generations 1 and 2. Yes, that's right, every single one. From the classic Kanto region to the Johto region, we'll journey across biomes, face off in thrilling battles, and collect all of your favourites. Pikachu, Charizard, even Lugia. Now are you ready to catch them all? Let's embark on this Pokemon quest in Pixelmon. And just before we embark on our adventure, just a word from our sponsors over at Achilles Hosting. If you want to bag yourself a server, join and play some Pixelmon yourself, then go and get yourself a deal, hit that link in the description, and don't forget to use code ReinBloo at checkout. Hey, how's it going, guys, and welcome back to yet another episode of our Pokemon Pixelmon Grandmaster 251 series here on the main channel. And we are here, we're back at home. I was really hoping the bells here would toil, and we'd have a... Okay, the bells didn't quite toil, but that was some epic timing for this boss to just spawn. Now, can Marshadow... Okay, you're epically massive. There we go. We can hit it. I do have Ice Punch on Marshadow. Nope, never mind, because Dragon Claw is just going to one-shot it. Again, these bosses, I think I might need to literally be level 100. Yeah, this one doesn't look like I'm going to be able to beat it either. I literally can't beat any of these higher level bosses for some reason. Skill issue? Maybe. Yeah, we're not beating any of this. I literally have one Tapu Bulu. Yeah, I literally lived one attack. One. I just need the Ice Punch to connect, really, but it's just going to Dragon Claw and I'm just going to die. Yeah. I don't know if I focus band, if that's worth doing anything. I literally can't get out of the fight. Tapu Bulu. I literally can't leave the fight. What is going on? Rude. I do have somewhere. I do have a focus band, which I could use. It's probably going to float away now, and I'm not going to actually be able to do anything. But yes, I am recording this directly after the last episode as well. Oh, we did hit. Okay, right, let's have a see. Dragon Claw, Focus Band is going to let us level 1. That is how much an Ice Punch does. Wow. Wow is my only words for it. You're going to get absolutely bum-buddy boomed. I just need to get the levels up. It's just so time consuming to get levels. It's not proving it's not proving easy to get the levels. Yeah, this boss is this is a none. I'm just gonna force end battle because it's not happening, and we haven't got time for that. So I was hoping the bells will toil and we can get our legendary Pokemon. You're just ridiculously difficult for no reason. Is anything cool spawning around us? Not particularly. But anyways, we do want to get ourselves some Pokemon levels. So one thing I do want to try and do is get ourselves we can get this evolved, because we did get a Moonstone. So let me oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let me Moonstone you. The bug has been fixed. I am playing on a much newer version. We're on Neo Forge now instead of normal Forge. We're on the 121.1 update. Nado King. Yes, there is another one on the pokedex. This Nidoran needs to become a Nidorino for it to actually matter. We do get a bit of a pinging about. I suppose I'll do suppose I've just wasted those little ones, but it is what it is. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Says I need a Reno, which isn't one of the Pokemon because we just evolved the Nidorino. We caught Nidorino, so that doesn't count towards our counter down below me. There we go. Nidorino. So that is sorted. That is you done and dusted. I think everything else here is done and dusted as well. I do need to go and get some EVs. That is something I do need to go and do. My list just never stops growing. Haven't got any water stones, I don't think. They would be in the white Pokebag. Yeah, I've got Dusk, Ice, Shiny, and Dawn. All of which are not very helpful. So Stone Evolutions are going to go on hold. I've got a linking cable, which I could potentially just do really quickly, whichever bag I put it in. Not sure where I've put this linking cable. Definitely had one. Did I not? I'm sure I've just seen it. Yeah. So I could do one of the... we'll do him a champ just because... Why not? So linking cable. Get ourselves a Machamp. That's another one on the Pokedex. Try and blitz out some of these evolutions. So we're doing a little bit of progress, even though we're going to be building machines and getting ourselves all set up, and hopefully being in the vicinity of our toil, boil, and trouble, and whatever the phrasing goes. There's another one, Machamp. If we get more of those, that would also be pretty good. Jigglypuff again. I've not seen a single one. Why they're so rare, I don't know. Some of the rarities have gone really, really weird, and I'm not particularly sure why. Let's evolve you. Sure. So we've got ourselves our Haunter. This is the first Haunter we've had, so this is a new one for us. I won't mind trying to get the Charizard line just done and dusted, because that's like first page. So there is our Haunter, one of the Haunters, and then we've got our second Haunter, which I'm probably gonna have to use this extra large this large candy on. Yeah, it's going to evolve. I could have got this straight up and done the Gengar line. May have probably not been too bad of a shout, because Gengar is pretty swick. So I know I've wrote them by line on here. My Machamp I can cross off. I don't seem to have even wrote them on my list, but you know what? It's not too big of a deal. So there we go. There's those two. I am going to just poke heal you because it really annoys me where it doesn't heal inside the box. Cubone. I kind of want to do you with my extra large candy just because you need a fat amount of XP just to evolve. You still didn't get enough, and I am out of candies now, so I'm gonna have to wait till I get some more to be able to progress. I do have rare candies, but kind of maybe just want to throw them on my Pokemon. So we'll trick it back in the box. It's got the XP for the time being. Yeah, it's getting there. We did a few. We just need to do a load of raid dens, and then we'll be all right. We'll be pretty swick. Yeah, I did want to get these leveled up as well, which I might do between episodes. That is a really high level, actually. Spawn at really high levels. Anyways, anything else spawn in the vicinity that does take a particular interest? No. Right, so we are going to get ourselves all set up and building the machines that we do require, which let me have a quick check, because I'm not sure how I actually need to make them. Okay, so I just finished up crafting all of the different things. So the fossil machine, which I'm gonna start. Well, you're rude. You just decided level 60 Lairon, by the way. Wild. So let's start setting them up. So we've got our fossil cleaner. Didn't actually combine these together. So we've got the tank, the cleaner, Is that the base and the top? There's the fossil machine, and then we've got our cloning machine as well, because we're going to need both of these here in the near future. So we've got ourselves our cleaner and our fossil machine, and then we've also got our cloning machine that was perfectly aligned. I didn't even mean to. So we do need to get ourselves a Mew. The joys of sitting in a jungle. I just need to burn down a jungle and then just go and chill in it. That is the best way to get Mew. At least the best in my opinion. Bosses are... I really need to just get levels. Definitely a priority. But let's go and get ourselves some fossils. There should be a few around here. I just need to grab a shovel. And I'm pretty sure if it's exactly how we used to do it back in the day, it's just a case of digging up the gravel patches and finding it in there. So let's go and dig up some gravel patches. Okay, so this is very unfortunate. Well, it's not unfortunate. We've got a Growlithe that's just spawned. Now, he is dying, so I'm going to save him from that. We're going to attempt to catch it. It's a legendary. It's not one that we need, but it's just decided to spawn. I literally got to the town right next to our base, and this has just shown up out of nowhere. Not ideal. It's going to heavily put us back on what we're actually supposed to be doing, because we know how catching legendaries goes for us. It takes a long time, and it's not exactly aiding towards our overall target, our goal. But it is what it is. So we'll try and catch it and see how lucky we get with this one. Right, 3.3%. Surely we have a decently high chance. These trainer dudes are getting really close. Obviously not going to Master Ball it. The only ones I'm really going to Master Ball is probably Mew. Never mind. Ground Smasher. Dead easy. Straight to the point. Captured. Now, question is it any good? They have good moves. I know it had Lava Plume and such, but Lava Plume, Mud Shot, Scary Face, it's not too bad. It's got 3 IVs in attack, defense, and special speed. Sorry. You know what? It's pretty cool. I'll take it. I will take it. Anyways. Enough of this dilly-dallying. The 1 Pokeball catch was enough for me. Let's go and find ourselves some fossils. Right, okay, so we're on ourselves a little wee island off the coast over here. And wishy-washy. I was going to say, who the hell is Byron? Right, let's have a see. There's a Razuli here as well, somewhere. We need to go under the water. Let's put ourselves in the right location. And let's see if we can find ourselves some fossils. Now, probably something that would have been a good shout here is getting ourselves some like night vision. Aqua Affinity, that would also be good. We kind of want these spots if it still works like that. I probably should have checked. We want really graveled spots. And this is how we used to do it back in the day. It was literally just go over the gravel spots right near the ocean's edge. Which doesn't particularly look like it's going to prove us very useful. Could mean it's changed or a little bit more difficult. Either way, I'm going to have a mooch and see what we can find. Okay, so I think down here somewhere I did see... Yeah, there's one there. Hold the phone. I'm so glad we can swim fast. Oh, I didn't bring a door. I meant to bring a door with us so we can breathe underwater, but that is something I have failed to do. So there is one right here. So it's these black spots on the bottom of the surface. Yeah, there we go. There's one. Give ourselves some breath. I thought I saw another one out the corner of my eye there as well. Yeah, there's one right here. Grab you. Looks like I've got enough time to go down, get one, and come back up. Would have been so much easier if I'd have got the door, which I could technically do if I just swim over to one of those islands. You know what? I'm committed now. I'm committed. Is that a lantern? Those lanterns. There's a chinchow. Wait, I need both of those. Where have they gone? I need chinchow and lantern. I try and catch two of you at the same time. And not suffocate. Lantern broke free. Chinchow was captured. Another one. The lantern did break free though. Fortunately enough, it does seem they do both seem to be stuck circling that one spot. Might have to fight them because I've not actually got enough breath to stay down there. Again, completely off topic of what I should have been doing. And me using a fire Pokemon underwater is totally responsible me of a trainer. Totally responsible of me. So we'll Pokeball you. Hopefully we get some of the fossil Pokemon out of the fossils that we collect. It's just proving a little bit difficult. May grab a couple more here and then head back so we can see, because I think the cleaning process does take a little bit of time. Well, there we go. That is another one of our water Pokemon. That is our Gen 2 Pokemons that we need. I knew I didn't have them because of reasons that we didn't catch the last one. There's another one over here. I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to break this one. Yeah, I'm just going to scavenge this area and... how many are we on now? Okay, so we've got a few at the moment. None of them look like the ones we need, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. I might just try and grab a couple more in this area and then we'll head back. So I'll see you guys in just a wee moment. Okay, so I have returned back. Everything just wants to fight. Everything just wants... And now I'm flying not enabled. Oh, I really need to just change that so it doesn't keep kicking me because it's very, very annoying. Anyways, we're back with some fossils. I've got a feeling this is the only one that stands out to me, so I have a feeling this one is going to be of use. I think it's the old amber. Not sure it's supposed to spin like that. I feel like the top should be the bit that's spinning, not the bottom. But you know what? If it's going to do the job, not even going to be complaining. Here we go. It is the old amber, so we're going to stick that straight into there. And it can start doing its thing. We'll throw a Pokeball so it can just go straight into the PC. That is the Aerodactyl. Only one that I would have known what it is. Right, okay, what's this one? Hopefully they're of use. This looks like it might be one of the new fossils. And it does go up pretty quickly, so it's not too bad. That's a Tortuga. Oh, it does tell you. So that's a Tortuga. And then whatever this is. We've got an Amora, which is a sail fossil. Okay, pretty swick. I've got a couple of dupes, which is promising, but also not promising. If they're the wrong fossils, I've just got dupes of fossils that I don't actually need, but hey ho. That one was a Shieldon. That is a Groudon. A Groudon. No. Oh. Dirtnator. Level 55. That is wild levels. And then whatever these doubles are. So I've got a double, double, and a double. Can't quite tell what they are. You are a fish fossil. Yeah, that's the new fossils, isn't it? Where you combine the two and you get something different based on the whatever you've combined. Like Dracozolt and whatnot. There's a Phalanx, a green one over there. What's that? Oh, Omanyte. So we've got a double Omanyte. I shall take that. Luckily, we need the gem ones, which I feel like are the more common fossils, I suppose. Just because it's Gen 1. This is going to be a little bit of a slug. Silly Cobra. That's all I hear in this biome. Silly Cobra. It is a true Silly Cobra. I feel like I just go to Marshadow for absolutely everything. Get it some better moves and we're in for a winner. Silly Cobra. You can keep your brick. That's 2 punching gloves from bosses. Not that they're any use to us. Let's Poke heal ourselves up. Yeah, so that was the Omanyte. Omanite's really good. So once we actually fossilize those, I mean, I'm going to cross it off, but I haven't quite done it. But that is the Omanyte line sorted. You just keep checking for bosses and other good stuff around me. You was a Dino fossil. So we have a fish and a dino, which I think you could combine. Or whatever. Oh no, you put them both in there, don't you? Fish dino. Fish dino is... I can't remember off the top of my head. What are you? A Sandshrew. No, it wasn't you. Oh, it's the other dino fossil. Idiot. And they do take a long time. Like, look, I've cleaned all of them in the time it's took me just to get Aerodactyl. I don't like how they used to put the actual, like, fossil of it, like, growing as it went, but maybe it's not done it anymore. And Kabuto. You know what? I'm glad they're the more common ones. We still haven't seen a Snorlax as well. Or a Munchlax, for that matter. There we go. Retrieve Pokemon. Aerodactyl has been sent to the to the box. Let's get ourselves our Kabutos. And you know what? I'm not even mad about that. So, Aerodactyl, you are in this last page somewhere. Let me get my handy-dandy list of Pokemons up so I can put them in the correct order. So we have Ditto, Eevee, Eevee, so Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Porygon, Omanyte, Omastar, Kabuto, Kabutops, and then our Aerodactyl, because then it should be Snorlax. The 3 legendary birds, Dratini, Dragonair, and then Mewtwo in the last slot for Mew to go in there. Yes. It's all coming together, slowly but surely. And then just to put these in the box in the correct place, these come after Crobat, which is not too bad. We're not doing too bad. We're nearly there. Is that other fossil done? It is indeed. Well, I'm just going to sit here for a few minutes and collect the last 3-4 of the Pokemon, which we are going to need for fossils. We can at least knock a few of those off of my list. There we go. There is a Kabuto. We'll get our second one set off and going. There is a boss behind me. Now, I do believe it's Omanyte and then Kabuto, so we're not too bad on that department. I'm going to do this boss. Ooh! You know what? I kind of want to catch you. We're going to beat you up real quick, but I do want to catch this Pupitar because it's going to save us a... Oh, wow, it just got absolutely blown away. Yeah, I do want to catch this just so we can survive. You know, it literally evolves in one level. This annihilates all 3 of that line. If it actually ever wants to get caught, that is. Catching Pupitar would give us that, and then evolving it will give us Tyranitar. That'll knock 2 more off of the list. Which, you know what? Not overly mad about. Not overly mad about at all. I have to whittle it down slowly though, so we can actually catch this. If another one spawns while I'm waiting, I'm gonna take it. Because this is taking a long time. It takes like a solid 4 minutes or something for this fossil to... it probably takes 5 minutes per fossil. But yeah, if we can catch this, this adds 2 to our dex number. And it's a high dex number as well. I just need another one, really. Save the XP candy on trying to evolve Larvatars. There we go. Pupitar captured. We get another one. That'd be pretty swick. That's still going. Let's grab Pupitar here really quick. Let's do this. And we'll just use the rare candy we just got as well. There we go. Pupitar, straight to Tyranitar. Bob's your uncle. That is 2 right there. Actually killed it today. Got all, well, pretty much got all of the Gen 1 fossils. There's no Gen 2 fossils, so that makes our life so much easier. We got Tyranitar. Look at you. Big boy Tyranitar. Now, I have got a spot in the box already for you. Yeah, see, they're level 29. You can just go straight in the box. You're going to be a Pupitar when we actually get one. I do have a couple... I don't know if it's enough to actually get this to evolve. Take down, no. I don't think I had any more, did I? I kind of just wanted 2 rare candy here. You know what? We're just going to do it. There we go. That is a Rhyhorn. That is another one off of the list. Watch one spawn in this biome right now, because we've just done that. Sod's Law. You know for a fact it's going to happen. Rhyhorn. Rhydon. Nice. That is another one off of the list. It's coming together. It's coming together slowly. How are we looking on this? Ever so close. And then we can start Omanyte. Not even done Omanyte yet. Should have done Omanyte first. And then... Ooh, another pink one. I wonder if you can get a pink Valencian... well, a pink. So I've already got 2 of these. So I could get one into a Rhydon. But I wonder if we can get one... into what's it called? I got you all in suspense because I can't even think of what it's called myself. We can get a Rhyperior. That's the one. Wonder if we can get Rhyperior as well. Maybe. So there we go. That is that one. And then let's get our first Helix going. So we've got the Kabutos, which is not too bad. can deal with those hopefully soon. I just need to go on a tear and just do a bunch of those raids. That would also be kind of helpful. You know what would be helpful? XP shares, XP all, lucky eggs. You know, the things that help with the XP. Those would be really helpful, but we're not getting any of those from bosses. Not a chance. Ooh, an armor rouge. What level are you? Another pink one. 45. You're a really decent level, actually. You know what? I'm just going to catch you because I've got the other one. It's just nice to have pairs. And there we have it. So that is... I'm gonna leave the other one running. It can run for next time. But yeah. There is another one. I'll just keep looking around in case anything random decides to spawn. We'll put you in there. So we'll wait for that one. That one will be ready for me at the start of next episode. But I'm going to wrap up today's episode right here. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure the like button down below. I do very much appreciate your guys' support. But for now, have a wonderful and safe day. And I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye for now, guys.